Hey guys, it is myself and our special guest, Jenny Simmons. Most of you guys may have seen her in the gym. She's certainly a night timer. Well, I guess after work hours but now it's summertime and you're out of school, and so now you're what, 8:30?
8:30 is my time. I'm
So
trying.
cool.
Look, I'm too short.
You're good. So as you guys know, we're in my truck and I'm driving, and we just had such an awesome day so far. Jenny, want to tell them about what we did?
Yeah, we had a date. We went to Agave for lunch and then met up with our friend Matt Nemsick, who actually played a big part in CrossFit Dover's kind of their history and my involvement in the community. So we went and saw his new house in Lewis and caught up with he and his wife and kids, and just got some quality time going into summer, talking about our goals and kind of our long-term and short-term goals.
Yeah, that too. Speaking of Matt Nemsick, you're right. So Matt, and for those that are viewing, if you've been around the gym within longer than like a 2-year period, you may have met Matt. Matt Nemsick is actually the gentleman who introduced me to CrossFit.
Yeah.
And that was all the way back in 2006. And I remember we were at Gold's Gym, and he was like, hey, you have got to try this. So that's when I tried my first CrossFit workout. And
was he moving back from New York or Philly?
It was New York.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So he brought it. He brought it from New York.
Yeah.
To Delaware because he was moving home. Because this is our hometown. So he was moving back with his wife and his fiance.
At the time.
Yeah, and get married and
all that good stuff.
Good stuff.
Nonetheless, we are here because we are kicking off our first episode of our Gymcast podcast, and
this was a surprise.
And that's how I wanted it to be. Like, I wanted us to be able to just kick it with you guys and just have a conversation about maybe like just the vision of this podcast, because essentially it's obviously it's going to take some work and some consistency and an effort to be able to deliver this, and we want to be able to do it, cross it over myself. We want to be able to do it in a way in which it's going to be beneficial to you guys. So we're kind of using like this first episode to maybe paint a picture about what this is going to look like, what to look forward to, what to expect, and it's not just a whole lot of rambling, because I have a tendency of doing that, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to waste anybody's time.
Right. And you talked about like just wanting to know topics of interest and different things that would, be inspiring or informational for the community. Right.
So have you ever thought to yourself, like, man, I wonder what the gym thinks about this, or I wonder what George's thought on this, like if you were, scrolling on Facebook and you saw something that drew your attention, and like maybe another gym was doing something, you're like, I wonder why they don't do it, or I wonder why George doesn't do it, or if you're in the gym and you're working out and you look up and you see a
big ass fan or a little ass fan.
So do you want to explain that?
Okay, so my niece is living in Kentucky, and her boyfriend works for a company, Big Ass Fan. And I was laying in the gym the other day looking up at this puny little white fan and going, that's really sad, and I don't think I've ever seen it spin around.
It does spin.
Okay, but I was like, a Big Ass Fan, which is the actual company, would actually be really cool in here, and I was like, I should talk to George about that. And then I totally forgot until our car trip today, and we were talking about our families, and it came up, and he said that Matt had actually talked about it. How long ago? Like, was that a while ago?
Yeah, it was actually a few years ago. So just being able to...
It's coming full circle. You need a big ass fan in the gym.
So, if the viewers or, us as a community, if there's anything that is like laid on your heart that you want to talk about, whether it's fans or whether it's training or whether it's nutrition or like just the heart of CrossFit Dover and where we are currently at today and currently and what that looks like moving forward, then we have this platform to be able to share that. As a gym whole, we're growing, and we have people from all over the place coming in the gym. I don't know if you know this, but we just had a member join the gym who is actually in the Guinness Book of World
No
Records.
way.
Yeah, as the world's tallest hypnotist.
What? Who is that?
Right. So his name is Jeff Jordan. He's probably going to be viewing this here. I just had a coffee with him not too long ago. But yeah, so like, you know, just being able to
What time does Jeff work out?
5 a.m.
Oh, I will not meet you, Jeff. We'll have to meet at a social because I'm not doing 5 a.m.
So, you know, being able to have people on such as yourself
Yeah.
and you know, Jeff Jordan and just be able to get to know, you know, not just hear from me, but just be able to hear from other people and be able to have questions and topics of concerns and just brought up and discussed and talked about. You know, I've learned this acronym ABC, and it's always be communicating.
And that I was going to say, I hope you don't mind me sharing, but George was in our drive saying that, you know, he wishes he had an office that was made of glass so that people could come in and it was easier for people to, you know if when he's there and he's available and they could come in, and just that more of a connection with the community and knowing people on a different level, other than sometimes it turns into a casual hi, how are you, or like, you know, more of that small talk. So you know, being able to do this with different people and letting people into who you are and what your thoughts are, and you know,
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I think it would be beneficial for just the entire community. So you guys that are viewing, just know that I love you guys. Your gym, our Coda team loves you. Your community loves you. And we just want to be able to do our very best to serve the community as best as we can. And, you know, people say, like, you know, this is like our family, you know, like, you know, this is like our second family. And we want to be able to be open, to be able to talk, and maybe not all families are as open as that, but
functioning as this one,
there you go. So
hopefully they are.
So there you have it. So moving forward, we look forward to just having this time and be able to connect and just discuss and have a good time with it. So there you have it, guys. We are going to sign off because I am driving and I really don't want to crash. That would not be.
Yeah, we've had a couple close.
I know, right? I'm like, do I look here? Do I look here? Do I look here? Do I look here? So, love you guys. Jenny, we are out.
All right.